I am a very stylish girl.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of, well, nothing really. It's just me talking about video games again. I've decided that I want to spend this episode talking about video games since I had such a good time last time talking about Skyrim. So, one of the other games I've been playing recently is Calibur 5. I really like the Calibur games. I'm not quite convinced that Calibur 5 is my favorite. I missed a couple of the characters that they used to have that I really liked, like Talum. I really liked Talum, and she's one character that I really honestly considered cosplaying at one point, but she's not in this edition, and that really makes me sad. Another one is Amy. Amy, who was only in Calibur 4. I loved her outfit. It was so cute, and I loved playing with her. She was awesome. So, I mean, those were two of my favorite characters, and they're not in this one. But anyways, I am here to talk about the things I like about Calibur 5. The same thing I really like about every other Calibur. The character creation. I know you guys out there who like Calibur have probably seen some of the ridiculously awesome characters that some people out there have come up with. Mind-boggling. And I am totally embarrassed of my character creations after seeing those, because those are wicked, but I figured whatever, I'll show you mine anyways. I actually haven't even come close to unlocking everything, so there's a lot of stuff I'm missing, like a lot of wings and all kinds of crazy crap that I would love to be able to use. So, until that happens, these are the characters that I have so far. Hopefully you guys like them, so here they are. The first character I came up with is the same thing I always do when I create a character, is I started with a character who was totally covered in pink and red because I love those colors. So yeah, this character's name is Valentine, and I think it's really fitting with her hearts all over her. She's got hearts on her chest and on her back and on her skirt and everything. She's also got a flower on her face, which I thought was really, really pretty. So this is Valentine, and she is modeled after Tira, so she could be really graceful in dancing, and she uses Tira's hoop. The second character I created is more like a dark demon magical thing. Her name is Desdemona, which is my favorite name ever, and what I name pretty much all my main characters. And her soul is modeled after Viola, so she gets to use that magic skull thing, which is really cool. So she's kind of like a dark magician. The third character I created's name is Isis, and that's because Isis is a cat goddess, and this is a character that looks like a cat. I've basically totally covered her in tiger and zebra print, so she's kind of like a white tiger kind of character. And what I love about her the most, actually, is if you listen to her voice. Let me just get to the voice area of her character creation and listen to this. She sounds so hilarious. Kind of like a mouse. But yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. So whenever you're fighting with her, it just sounds hilariously cool. And Isis's soul is modeled after Ivy. Now this character, her name is Tutti Frutti, and I didn't really put a lot of thought into making Tutti Frutti. I really just wanted to use Elysium Soul because she has the really cool, like, angel thing going on with her, and you never know what kind of a weapon she's going to come up with. So I thought that would be fun, and so I used her for this. And the reason she's called Tutti Frutti is because she's all turquoise and fuchsia, and really colorful and really crazy looking, but I'm not in love with the name, so if anybody can come up with a better one, please let me know, because I just might use it. The next character, same deal. I couldn't really think of a good name, so I left this one up in the air. You guys can totally come up with better ones, I'm sure, but right now her name is Pickle, and she is modeled after Aeon, the lizard man in this game, and the reason I did that is basically I made her as an experimentation. I just wanted to practice putting tattoos on and just see what they look like, and then I thought she was kind of hilarious, so I decided to keep her. But yeah, she's just a double axe wielding crazy person, so she's actually really fun to use. That's why I kept her. This character's name is Sayuri, and she is modeled as a geisha. She's actually modeled after another of the characters that was not in this game, that was in previous games, and she's a geisha who has a kind of sword and sheath kind of fighting style, and she was modeled after Alpha Patroclus so that she could kind of have that weapon, same as she did in the old game. Oh, and I named her Sayuri because that's a name from Memoirs of a Geisha, which is the book that I love, so that's why I named her that. This is Peach, and that's short for Princess Peach. Obviously, she doesn't look exactly like Princess Peach from Mario Brothers, but this is kind of my interpretation of her, so that's great. And I just like her because she's covered in pink, and she's pretty cute looking. Originally, I was going to make her look like one of those porcelain dolls, but then I just had too much fun making her into a princess, so that's kind of what she became. She is modeled after Raphael, so she's got a kind of a fencing, sword fighting style, which is really, really pretty. So I really enjoy fighting with her because she's got the big flowy skirt and the big crown, and she's really cute looking. Now this one here is my Sailor Saturn. She's not finished yet. You can see there's still some things missing from her design, like the sailor collar, and she's also missing the bow on her butt. But unfortunately, if you have a skirt on, you can't put the bow on the butt, which is really stupid. You can only put on a bow if she has no pants or pants, no skirts. So I hate that, but I'm sure eventually we'll find a way to fix that. But right now, this is Sailor Saturn, and I think the color on the video is kind of wrong because she should be more purpley, and I think it's looking a bit more blue. So hopefully it comes out okay. But yeah, this is my Sailor Saturn. And I did Sailor Saturn because she's modeled after the soul of Hildy, and her weapon is pretty close, I mean close enough at least, to Sailor Saturn's. And I love Sailor Saturn. She's my favorite Sailor Scout, aside from obviously Sailor Moon, so yeah, I thought that would be pretty fun. This hilarious character's name is Cherie, and she is a French maid, so I made her modeled after Dampierre. And Dampierre has these little dagger things that come out of his hands, but that's not why I picked him. I picked him because he's really hilarious and clumsy and just like a hilariously funny character to watch fight because he keeps falling down and stuff, and I just thought that would be hilarious to have a clumsy French maid character. So yeah, so I made her, and she's actually really, really fun to fight with, and you can pull off some hilarious moves with her, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. This one here is Little Red, short for Little Red Riding Hood, and she's actually modeled after Voldo, which is something that I just thought would be too fun to watch. So she's literally this massively huge Little Red Riding Hood Voldo hybrid, and it's just amazing to watch because she's just really, really strange to look at, and she's got the cat claw blades. So yeah, I just thought this one would be too hilarious, and I was right. This character's name is Soleil, and she is a kind of a Vegas showgirl that I made out of some little things that I found in the character creation. And she is modeled after Nightmare, so she actually has this massive, massive sword that she swings around, and ironically she's actually badass, so I really like fighting with her. And yeah, so she's a really good time to play with Soleil. And yeah, this one here is my superhero one, and I really was just playing around when I made her, and again I just thought, oh, she's so cute, so I decided to keep her. And she's actually a really good character to fight with. She has the soul of, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Siba, and so that's like kind of the monkey-ish character. So she has this big staff, and she's just hilarious because she's really, really over the top. And when I was trying to think of what to name her, I couldn't really think of a superhero name for her. At first I was thinking like super something or mega something, but I couldn't come up with anything, so instead I came up with Super Mega, so her name is Super Mega. Last but not least, we have Zoo, and this is another one that I was just playing around with, and then just thought, oh my god, this character is hilarious, I have to use her. So I couldn't figure out what to name her, so I named her Zoo. So if anybody comes up with a better name, please let me know, because I'm not in love with the name. But basically the reason why I named her that is because she is made out of all animal parts. And actually, I just noticed she does not have a tail, and that's totally an option. So I'm going to see if I can actually put that on there. Oh, I actually don't like that tail very much, but whatever, I'm gonna leave it for now. She has the soul of Pariah, and she uses the sword and the shield. But anyways, that's Zoo. So that's all my creatures and characters for Soul Calibur 5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. And for those of you out there who are wondering what my shirt says, it says roses are red, and that's the Photoshop code for red. Violets are blue, and that's the Photoshop code for blue. All my base belong to you. So anybody out there who actually understands that joke, you will love my shirt. Anybody out there who doesn't get it, you should start Googling. So okay, that's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week with another episode of something. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Bye guys.
I am a very stylish girl.